Sipology Social, and this is ReWINEd SipSized. Last time I explained the term body, after seeing it was the main way in which red wines were labelled quite randomly in my local supermarket. This time I aim to clear up the word dry. I mentioned it in my last video, but it's the most misunderstood word of all. Dry means we can't taste sweetness in a wine because all the grape sugars fermented out to alcohol. If we do taste a touch of sugar, the wine is called off-dry, then medium, and then dessert wines are incredibly sweet. But check this out.
Run, VT!
So I've come back to the supermarket, I've come to the white shelf, just want to see how we are labelling these ones to be sold, and it's done on sweetness. So 1 is dry, that means that there's no sweetness, right? And then we have 10 sweetness, full on sweetness. But when we go to a pudding wine, a dessert wine, it's on 7, okay? Then we go to a Viognier, it's on 5, meaning that it's really sweet. This is a dry wine. It might taste of peaches, but it's dry, it's got no sugar in it. We go to a medium sweet wine. It actually says on the bottle, this has sugar in it. It's a Riesling, it's at 4. And then over here, this is all the Pinot Grigios, the Sauvignon Blancs, the Chardonnays. They're all between 1 and 3, and I really can't see much logic.
Thinking of this rope as a scale, this sugar represents 200 grams per litre for this amount of liquid. Pudding wines start at 45 grams per litre, all the way up to here and even more. To get wines this sweet, we have to either add sweetness or use skills to increase the sugar concentration above that of a normal grape. Between 12 and 45 grams per litre, we call medium. And if we look at the alcohol percentage, this could give us clues as to whether not all the sugar's been turned to alcohol. It'll be below 11.5%. The grape's sugar content is split now between the sweetness and the alcohol in the wine. This part is off-dry. Acid is normally really high and sugar is used to balance this tartness. In France, this is labelled demi-sec. And here are the dry wines, between 0 and 9 grams per litre of sugar. Coupled with acidity, this amount is generally undetectable to the human tongue. If we were to use the numerical supermarket scale with these black cards, Viognier would be sitting here as a pudding wine. But as I mentioned, it's dry and should be here. The Riesling's a little bit more accurate, but it's still not a dessert wine. It would sit lower in medium sweet. The dessert wine probably needs to be higher. And then all of the Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio, which were rated 3 through to 1, they're all dry. So again, would sit all the way down here, just in this bit. Dry wines make up most of the wines on the market. And their sugar content really only varies between this and this. Therefore, describing them in terms of their dryness isn't actually very helpful. It's the flavours we need to think more about. They can fool our brains into thinking there's sugar when there isn't. If I asked you to describe a lemon, you'd think it tasted more sour, more acidic. But with peaches, your brain jumps to sugar. When we detect riper fruit flavours like peaches, we automatically think of sweetness. But it doesn't mean the wine has any sugar and is still dry. So next time you want an easy drinking white wine, don't ask for the dryness of a wine. Think of the fruits it tastes like: citrus, green apples, or peach and apricot. Thanks for watching. Our ReWINEd workshop helps you learn the differences between flavours and sweetness. So check out our website.